The 1990s was a golden era of football, producing some of the most unforgettable players in history. From Diego Maradona's genius on the pitch to Paolo Maldini's defensive mastery, these legends defined a generation. Stars like Roberto Baggio, Weah, and Eric Cantona dazzled fans with flair, precision, and charisma. Across Europe, South America, and beyond, their skills, leadership, and personalities left an indelible mark on the sport. In this video, we'll explore how these football icons transformed over time, from their early careers to retirement and beyond, and celebrate the lives they continue to inspire today. Diego Maradona was the magician of Napoli and Argentina, a World Cup winner whose brilliance defined football. Though his life was turbulent, his legacy as one of the greatest remains eternal. Roberto Baggio, Il Divincodino, dazzled Italy with elegance and skill. From heartbreaking misses to Ballon d'Or glory, he's now remembered as a true gentleman of football. Paolo Maldini, the symbol of AC Milan, epitomized defensive perfection and leadership. Retired yet still shaping football as a director, his legacy continues in his son, Daniel Maldini. Franco Baresi commanded Milan's defense with intelligence and grit. A one-club legend, he remains an icon of loyalty and defensive mastery, inspiring generations of defenders, even in retirement. Weah went from Ballon d'Or winner to global icon, remembered for breathtaking runs at Milan. Today, he inspires off the pitch as Liberia's president. Ryan Giggs lit up Manchester United's wing for 2 decades, winning endless trophies. Now retired from management, he remains a legend, embodying United's golden years of dominance. Eric Cantona, the king of Old Trafford, brought flair, goals, and attitude to Manchester United. Retired into acting and art, he remains an unforgettable footballing enigma. Jean-Pierre Papin, France's prolific striker, won the Ballon d'Or and thrilled with Marseille and Milan. Now a coach, his volleying brilliance still inspires strikers worldwide. Alan Shearer, the Premier League's all-time top scorer, defined English football with power and consistency. Retired, he's now a respected pundit and symbol of Newcastle United loyalty. Jürgen Klinsmann, Germany's lethal finisher, lifted the World Cup and shone in Europe. Post-retirement, he's managed clubs and nations, continuing to shape football with his passion. Gabriel Batistuta, Argentina's Batagol, terrified defenses with power and precision. Retired to a quieter life in Argentina, he remains celebrated as one of the most clinical strikers ever. Hristo Stoichkov, Bulgaria's fiery genius, starred at Barcelona and led his country to World Cup glory. Now a pundit, his intensity and passion still define him. Lothar Matthäus, Germany's midfield general, won the 1990 World Cup and Ballon d'Or. Post-career, he turned to punditry and coaching, remaining a strong voice in football. Davor Šuker fired Croatia to a stunning World Cup bronze in 1998, winning the Golden Boot. Today, he's a football administrator and symbol of Croatian pride. Oliver Bierhoff, Germany's towering striker, became famous for decisive goals, including Euro 1996's winner. After retirement, he served as a national team director, shaping modern German football. Michael Laudrup, Denmark's elegant playmaker, starred at Barcelona's dream team. Retired into management, he remains admired as one of football's most graceful and intelligent midfielders. Romário, Brazil's genius striker, dazzled with skill and confidence, leading his nation to the 1994 World Cup. Retired, he transitioned into politics, still a larger-than-life figure. Bebeto, remembered for his baby cradle celebration in 1994, formed a deadly duo with Romário. Retired, he's worked in politics and remains a beloved Brazilian legend. Cafu, Brazil's eternal right-back, won 2 World Cups and countless trophies with Milan. Today, he remains an ambassador of the game, embodying joy and stamina. Roberto Carlos redefined fullbacks with power, pace, and thunderous free kicks. A Real Madrid icon, he now works in football and media, forever remembered for unstoppable shots. Fernando Hierro, Real Madrid's defensive leader, combined steel with scoring ability. After retirement, he managed Spain briefly and continues to contribute to the game as a sporting director. Alessandro Del Piero, Juventus's maestro, combined loyalty with flair. After retiring, he moved into punditry and business, still adored as one of Italy's most graceful forwards. Zinedine Zidane, magician of France and Real Madrid, defined elegance with his touch and vision. After retiring, he thrived as a coach, winning 3 Champions Leagues with Real. Luis Figo, Portugal's wing wizard, starred for Barcelona, Madrid, and Inter. Retired, he remains involved in football politics and business, remembered for his silky dribbling. Patrick Vieira, Arsenal's midfield powerhouse, captained the Invincibles. Retired into management, he's coached in Europe and MLS, remembered as a leader and warrior of the midfield. Marcel Desailly, the Rock, anchored defenses for France and Milan. A World Cup and Euro winner, he now works as a pundit, admired for his strength and leadership. Paolo Rossi, Italy's 1982 World Cup hero, became a national treasure. Until his passing in 2020, he remained a beloved pundit and symbol of Italian football glory. Thomas Häßler, Germany's creative dynamo, starred in the 1990 World Cup win. Retired, he's turned to coaching, remembered for his free kicks and tireless playmaking. Gheorghe Hagi, Romania's Maradona of the Carpathians, mesmerized with dribbles and vision. Retired, he now nurtures young talent at his academy, ensuring Romania's footballing future. Peter Schmeichel, Manchester United's commanding goalkeeper, won the treble in 1999. Retired, he's now a pundit, his legacy carried on by his son Kasper Schmeichel. The 1990s gifted football fans an era of legends whose influence transcends generations. Players like Zinedine Zidane, Hristo Stoichkov, and Peter Schmeichel not only shaped the pitch but also inspired millions off it. From youthful brilliance to seasoned mastery, their journeys remind us why football is the world's game. Many have moved into coaching, punditry, or other roles, continuing to share their passion for football. As we celebrate these icons, we honor their legacy, their moments of magic, and the inspiration they offer to aspiring players everywhere. Which 1990s legend inspired you the most? Let us know in the comments.